Who is more sexually deviant? Someone who uses someone else's toothbrush and gets sexual gratification from that, or someone who has someone else use their toothbrush and get sexual gratification?
Probably the one who wants the other person to use their toothbrush, because I think one of those people is doing like, there's a difference between like one of them's very Machiavellian, right? Like you have to contrive reasons for them to use your toothbrush. Like, oh no, I'm sorry, babe, I dropped your toothbrush in the toilet again. Like,
so Jesse, I think it's about time we start considering what our VTuber models are gonna look like.
Oh shit. Okay, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Well, I think it'll be kind of like a team thing, so we got to be in the same theme here. So we got to work together, put our heads together.
Now, the first thing I think of whenever I think of you as a VTuber is you would definitely be a girl.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Do
I still have my voice, or do I have to speak with a?
No, you have your voice, and it's not even like a transgender thing. It's just like you are a girl because that's just your like thing. Like you're a type B.
Now,
so now do you disagree, or do you want to be a male VTuber?
I think I would rather be not a woman for my VTuber. I suppose if you can convince me with the rest of the theme, I won't deny it outright, but it's an uphill battle for you at the moment.
No, it's all right. Well, your whole thing could be that like I guess Miko already has the elite thing, but is there one that's like a hero of justice?
I mean, that's me already. Like that's not up for debate. Like I am a hero of justice.
Yeah, but is there already a Hololive girl that has that covered?
Well, we're not going to be a Hololive girl, so I think we have to extend this to like everyone.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like we're joining the Hololive team.
No. Not
the
yet.
CEO is going to get his fingers in our pies, if you know what I mean.
I don't want anyone's fingers in my pie.
So we're doing our own thing.
We're going to make our own independent group.
Holo Dead.
Oh, shit.
So like if somebody's like grandma like mishears like them like for Christmas I want a Hololive like body pillow, then she's like, oh, did he say a Holo Dead? And they get you the Dan model, the Dan model of justice.
I need to talk to you about body pillows for a while. This is something that happened a long time ago. Are you beating your controller?
No, see, my chair armrest. Remember the one that I punched whenever I was angry at Overwatch?
Yeah.
It's like every time, I guess like when I'm playing with a controller and I'm like leaning into the screen, I'm putting more pressure on it and it keeps like collapsing under the weight of like my aggression.
Man, that's fucked. I also like how much easier things are now that like you're just casually like rolling.
Oh yeah, this is way better. This is so much easier. I haven't even had to use my special.
Oh. I mean, because again, yeah, you're a powerful woman now.
Well, you watched me struggle for an episode. Now it's time to watch me live.
Be fast.
I need something else. I like the nightly milk. Size of weapons. That's pretty good. This doesn't affect me, right? Because I always crit.
It doesn't affect your primary weapon.
Yeah,
it will affect
okay,
everything else.
This. All right. What should I get? Should I reroll or should I get? You like the tiers? Should I just get the tiers?
No.
Okay. Curse, glow stick, plug.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do whenever you've got like bonus powers. I was only giving you help because you were like roughing it.
I was a weak boy.
You're on your own now. Other than the occasional bit of help.
Fuck you, cat.
I've never been a big fan of Tetris.
Yeah, fuck Tetris.
Didn't even hesitate on that one, did you?
Nope. Yeah, I don't actually think I've ever played a game of Tetris in my life.
Oh, then why? How can you say fuck Tetris?
It just doesn't seem like it would be my thing, really.
It's one of those games that make me angry because there's no like winning. It's such a waste to upgrade that at this point. You already have lives in the bank. You might as well have upgraded things that made you stronger.
Money in the bank.
But you just keep playing Tetris until you lose. And then it's like, I don't like that.
All old games used to be like that, though, right? Because, like, they didn't really know what else to do for, like, fun. They didn't have, like, dreams and goals. Like, the first time somebody thought of, like, adding a story to a game, they're like, people are gonna fucking hate
I don't need a fucking story. Other games had ends. You could win. Tetris, it's just like you play until you don't anymore. Then you look at your score.
We got off topic, though, about the VTuber thing. Okay, so you're a hero of justice. Your avatar would definitely have...
Maybe a woman.
Probably a type B.
I'm sorry, type B.
Your avatar would have, like, definitely, like, you would be more of a cutting board character than a bouncing ball character, if you know what I mean.
To represent my taste.
Yeah. You would probably have, if I had to, like, design an outfit for you. Okay, actually, how about this? This is totally different. Okay, I'm going to go in a totally.
You're just kind of going. I didn't expect this intro to go on this long, but you're really running with it.
It's not an intro. Like we need to think about these things. I think.
Do we?
I said you would be a type B, but I take it back now. I think you would be very, like, androgynous looking, like kind of like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kind of like in real life.
Yeah, you would be like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh, and you'd be like. What would your, like, you have to come up with your thing, like, you're a hero of justice, but, like, what would your fans be called?
Well, you kind of have to decide that with them, don't you?
Like, you would constantly be getting in trouble from, like, local firemen for, like, helping, like, try to save cats from trees and, like, getting yelled at by the police for, like, chasing down shoplifters.
But hold on, Jesse, that sounds like me in real life. This doesn't sound much like a VTuber model.
Oh, I thought it had to, like, I don't even know what I clicked. I feel like it has to reflect, like, you as a person. Like, otherwise you can't get into it if it's not like you.
I know, but I don't think my VTuber model is going to be climbing trees to get cats. You're describing this as if it's like a weird ARG, like, kind of half virtual, half real type thing. Like, people can only subscribe to my channel if they have those, like, Google lenses to see me in real life.
I guess I don't really understand, like what do VTubers do? They like talk about, like, what they've been doing, right? Like, oh, like, I saved a cat from a tree, and like,
yeah, and just do, like, streams, like, the same as any other streamer does.
Yeah, but you would talk about, like, your feats of justice.
Oh, I see.
And, like, eventually you would become a vigilante because increased damage by 25%. What the fuck?
For the idol song.
Oh, I already have this. When did I? Oh, that's what I must have got.
That's what you picked up. I think I am dangerously close to becoming a vigilante already.
Like, that would be your dark saga, your dark passenger. Is like eventually.
Whenever I get a new outfit, it's me as a vigilante.
And you would cut your VTuber would cut their hair, and you would look, like, a lot more edgy. You would wear more eyeliner and, like, snap your fingers to, like, babes on the street.
I would have, like, new piercings, but I won't say
And you
where.
would just become Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 3.
As we all kind of aspire to.
What the fuck? Oh, this one. Interesting.
You were like an old, like, kung fu master there. You were about to teach Jackie Chan how to do a front flip.
That's racist, dude. Not everybody that goes, oh, is a kung fu master.
I think most of them are, though.
So what would my, like, VTuber kind of thing be?
You know Star Wars? Have you heard of Star Wars?
I've heard of George Lucas's famous property. I'm not a huge fan.
It's not his property anymore. He doesn't own it.
I guess Disney. Ron DeSantis' property. You
remember there was that one guy? I'm not gonna. You're not Jabba the Hutt, but you know how you remember Jabba the Hutt?
You were gonna go that way.
No. You know Jabba the Hutt, and whenever Princess Leia is there, like in the weird bikini that's like
Slave
sexual.
costume.
Which that's kind of a weird thing from previous generations that they were really into. But it's kind of like she was just a sex slave, and they made it into like an iconic, like, oh, I love that part.
Well, that was the fan service, right? Because they had gone 2 movies watching her like run around in a fucking like shitty bathrobe, and then they were like, and everybody was like, "Man, I can't jerk off to this anymore."
But can we talk about the fan service they put in was her as like a victim of sexual assault?
Oh, dude, this is so bad.
Fuck. You've got nothing to heal, yeah. Which is that's kind of a weird decision on their part.
And my feathers though.
But there's the one dude in Jabba's crew who's just like laughing. Like he's laughing it up.
Hold on. I need to look at this. Give me a second. Everybody pause. Jabba the Hutt crew. Will that get me there?
I have no idea.
Like does it look like a bat? He's got like long ears and like a beak.
Yeah, that guy.
His name is Crumb. Salacious B. Crumb. Is that the one?
Yeah, that guy who's always like laughing. He's just like.
He looks like something from the Dark Crystal.
That's kind of what I imagine your model would be like.
Okay, but like fat.
I wasn't gonna go there.
No, it has to be fat.
But like that, but sexier.
Oh, but sexy and fat. What the fuck is this?
Not fat, Jesse. Just kind of like big.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
but
there's
sexy.
too many of these VTubers you see are like in like traditional shape, like ripped and muscular, but they're not just like big, hairy, like kind of gross, but in a sexy way, laughing people.
How do you make him sexy, then?
I mean, that's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? Just kind of like put some sunglasses on him.
Yeah, sunglasses. That definitely will sex him up.
You
Maybe
just,
like a leather choker around his neck, maybe.
Yeah, chaps, assless chaps.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see my assless chaps, but
why not?
I mean, they don't show their whole body, right?
Yeah, there's the full body. The model exists for the full body, dude. You think we're skipping out and only getting the upper half? No, we're getting the full fucking body.
Fuck me, so bad.
How else will we have our 3D debut?
I see. Like, we're gonna do like a gorillas. What's happening?
Gotta kill it.
Oh, I should have saved my special for this.
You should be fucking hitting it with your axe, is what you should be doing.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, this sword of power.
Oh, they used your last revive.
Yeah.
But you do have the sword of power.
Die! Die! I demand that you die. Alright, see, it's all gonna turn around from here. I need some sort of health regen or something. Dude, the Picky Peekman's not doing it for me.
You do have the spider cooking and the curse, so at least you can get a combination weapon. I don't know if you did that intentionally.
Yeah, I did that intentionally.
That'll heal you if you get it.
I don't want this stuff.
Don't get it.
So, Salacious B. Crumb. Oh, there we go. What does it do? It heals me? Oh, a life steal. Nice.
If you kill people in, like, the hell.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice, that's awesome.
Alright, I think we've got everything ready. We're just gonna have to get these models rigged up.
But what would I stand for?
Just like having a good time. You're like laughing it up.
Maybe I could be your antagonist. Like our
Jesse, that's really
like,
gonna make this channel difficult.
Well, that exactly, but they would make like we would each have our set of followers that they'd be like, oh man, Jesse's at it again, doing like his evil deeds, and then like you're like the hero of justice.
Is this like we have just created like a Saturday morning cartoon? Like This
Yeah,
beat.
you're basically Spider-Man, and I'm just this like horrible mutant.
Not horrible.
Sexy.
Because again, you do need to get people to send you like money. Be like have fans. So you can't just be a gross little monster man. You do have to have some kind of like someone will see it and be like, that's my shit. Like I've been waiting for this.
Why am I upgrading the music note? What does the music note pair with?
The treble clef.
Okay. Now you're just making shit up.
Yeah.
I am fast though. I can. Oh, dude, it's her. It's Godzilla Miko.
You're dead.
Nah. I got this. There's some health over here.
I don't remember at 10 minutes you have to fight the 10-minute boss and the 20-minute boss at the same time. I don't think because she's smaller you haven't noticed the other one. But there she is flying
the nerd.
around. Yeah.
Is there a divider there? There wasn't. Special's almost ready again? I can't really hit that one. It's kind of hard to hit. Can you fuck off?
Yeah, fuck off.
Special? Die, bitch. Die. Fuck, this is so hard. Yeah, I don't think I can do it.
Not that attitude.
I used all my fucking... all my things.
Oh, you killed the Miko imposter.
And now I just need to kill nerd face over here. What's happening? Please no! Please no! Oh, I got 3 of them.
Whoa.
Sure. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm dead as fuck here. Yep. Ah, that's the farthest I've made it though. 11. I have to make it to 20 minutes.
You gotta make it to 20 minutes and kill the boss at 20 minutes.
Oh, my armpits are so sweaty. Fuck. I don't know if I can do it, damn.
You can believe in yourself. Believe in the power that you hold inside.
Should I try Miko again with all her upgrades?
I don't. You can try. You can be whoever you want. You don't have to be one of the girls that I like.
Is my girl upgraded all the way?
She's not. She needs to beat that level to be fully upgraded. I did that on purpose because it amused me.
She's pretty good. She's like 25.
This is a thought I had. Tell me what you have to say. Mine is a weird one. Okay.
Go ahead with your weird thought.
If it's someone that you're in a relationship with, like if you told me one day, Jesse, that like, oh, like I made out with Christine or I kissed my girlfriend, I would think nothing of it. It'd just be like, okay, that's a perfect. It's weird that you're telling me, but that's a perfectly normal thing to do, and like not at all strange. But if you told me instead that like you had just started using her toothbrush, I would be very creeped out with that. But it's really not that different in reality. You know what I mean?
A little bit, but like it's still a little bit weird.
No, it's very weird. Like the idea of using someone else's toothbrush is just like
I've done it though.
But it's not good. It's a thing that I look at and think like that disgusts me. But for some reason, just like putting your mouth on someone else's mouth, it's like, oh, that's fine, even though that's direct.
I mean, it does kind of gross you out whenever you like look at two people like just like going at it, like full on making
Again,
out.
I don't want to watch it, but just like knowing that it happens or doing it to someone else doesn't bother me as much as like the toothbrush sharing thing does. It's like a weird like pervert thing.
Well, this brings up a question I have now I'm thinking about this. Did Araragi use his toothbrush or Karen's toothbrush?
He used Karen's toothbrush.
Okay. But would it have been much worse if
it was his, it would have been weirder.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely weirder. But
now,
you've never used somebody else's toothbrush?
Wait a minute. Who is more sexually deviant? Someone who uses someone else's toothbrush and gets sexual gratification from that, or someone who has someone else use their toothbrush will get sexual gratification.
Probably the one who wants the other person to use their toothbrush, because I think one of those people is doing like, there's a difference between like one of them's very Machiavellian, right? Like you have to contrive reasons for them to use your toothbrush. Like, oh no, I'm sorry, babe. I dropped your toothbrush in the toilet.
Oh,
again.
like we don't have any more.
We're out of toothbrushes. And like, like the dentist just gave you 2 like free ones. Like, I'm sorry, the dog chewed them all up. Like,
I'm also now imagining this man just like hiding in the shower, furiously masturbating. As someone else brushes their teeth with his toothbrush, just like.
Oh, you know that's a thing. You know somebody's jerking off to like teeth brushing, like hidden in the shower. I couldn't do that in my house though, because my shower curtain's clear. So you would just be brushing your teeth, and it would be like a horror movie scene. Like you look up in the mirror and you just see me just jerking off behind
Jesse,
you.
in your house, I imagine that's pretty par for the course, though.
Just seeing me jerk off like everywhere.
I think if Christine walked in the bathroom and saw you masturbating through the shower curtain, she'd just kind of get on with her day.
Probably. I have reached a point though, as like an adult, like I'm pretty proud of this, that like I have like 1 wank a day, like 1 wank a day or 1 sex a day. Like there's no more, no less. Like I don't like need to go twice.
But wait a minute.
Like,
what if you this can't all be true? What if you have a wank earlier in the day, but then unexpected sex rolls around? You're not just like, sorry.
No, yeah, it does happen. I warn her though. I say I already wanked to that. Like, so
my heart's not in it. I'm just going through the motions.
It really wants me to use this devil hat. It's giving it to me every single time.
That's really bad for you.
Yeah, it's not good. Dude, this game is fucking me right now. What does the Wami water go with?
It goes with the books, and it goes with the pen light.
Pen light? I don't think I've ever seen the pen light.
You have. You just don't know it's a pen light.
This is Wami water? What does that combine with?
It combines with the books, and it combines with the pen light.
I'm good with books.
That's
the pen light. I don't think I've ever seen the pen light.
Yes, you have.
That's not good. I'm gonna get
trapped.
I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. Why does this level do
Not
this?
yet, but swap soon.
I did it. Did I do it too early?
That's fine. You'll be able to swap again soon enough. That was my fault. I forgot what your upgrade was at, so I thought you had it.
It's what, 55, right?
Yeah, you can use it. I thought it was maxed out. That was my mistake.
Yeah, she requires a little bit more management. This is like, what the fuck is this?
Drop it, bitch.
What the fuck is this? I want more of this one.
Worldwide strongest idol.
The books, though, go with the Wami water, right?
They do.
These are all good. Like, it keeps getting... What did I do? Oh, fuck me. I went too far. I went too far. What have I done?
Mr. Chase, look. On the topic of porn, this is something we briefly discussed the other day. The eternal problem of, like, if you miss a porn video or, like, you want to re-find it again, like, it's impossible. Like, no mortal man knows how. But you've told me that you've, like, devised a way to uncover them. Once forgotten.
You just have to... Well, not... Oh, Jesus, I'm fucked. Like, I keep running through these dudes. It's not perfect, but it's like... Thank you. Like, you need to think of keywords. Like, there was that one that I saw. I think I talked about this in, I think I talked about this in one of my porn reports. It was a video where, like, this lady's, like, getting her, like, vagina checked out. And, like, the doctor has a, like, x-ray, like, on her, like, inner vagina area. And, like... And then they start having sex, and the guy's watching the camera. Her husband's watching the camera. Regardless of what it was, I wanted to look that one up again. So I had to search
for research purposes.
Yeah, so you just have to find the keywords like I think I was like porn, like vagina. vagina.
Okay,
like,
yeah, narrowed it
science,
down.
Or like, you just gotta find those keywords, like not vagina science. Like,
oh man, that porn that had the vagina in it. I love that one.
That's the goal. Either that, or you can do what I did when I was a very young man with a PS3 and a dream, where I would just say, like, on the PS3 you could have like a little web browser, and I would bookmark anything that caught my fancy, and like that was just it. Like I had it forever at that point.
Now,
but you did have to name
wild
the bookmarks.
to me that you did that and you masturbated with the PlayStation, because I'd been to your house and saw where your PlayStation was set up, and it was just in like the middle of a room that anyone could see.
A room with glass doors.
And not even in a secluded part of the house. Just like there was an entrance right there.
Yeah.
It was wild. I couldn't believe it when you told me this is where like all the horror happens.
This is where the magic happens. The magic happens, baby. Toga Kiss, do not fuck with me right now. Am I at 50? No, my god, it's going so slow.
We've reached a point where it's kind of just like, is there even a point to give like the play-by-play? We haven't even discussed what's happening
in this game.
Because like we know what's gonna happen. You're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm die here. It is fuck.
Like even as soon as it starts, I'm thinking like he's gonna die.
Oh my god, it's so hard. Eventually, that is my death. Like I keep like staving off death by like a second. Die, you cunts.
But is that any way to live? Just constantly, like...
No, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade these people to, like, the max. There's no way I can do this. Like,
that could be the power move for next time. Buy every single upgrade.
Like, all the way.
Yeah,
see how much I
become, like, the ultimate life form.
Sure. You know what? I just had this realization. I've never told the infamous story. This will be the episode where it like goes down in history.
About the 2 towers?
Yes, about the 2 towers.
I've been waiting for hundreds of episodes.
The story. This is something that like, this is a reason why like I could never like tell anybody I know about this series. Is because I'm about to disclose this information. Now I've told this to many people, just not like my family, my close family.
You get all your upgrades while you tell this story.
Yeah. So I was at a point in my life. I was probably like at the peak of my like masturbatory career. Like I was like really going at it. Yeah, masturbatory career, and I was probably jerking it like 5-6 times a day, like average. And I would
get growth, because that's pretty good. The one with like the man flex.
Man flex. I was going through like literally like a box of tissues per week.
Get the recycle too, just so it makes things better for you. For lemonade.
Alright, we good? Maybe some of this.
I don't care. You can get as many upgrades as you want, because it's going to be really hard for you to beat that final one.
Alright. We'll try it like this. I like playing as Hachi Dog. Oh, fuck. I have to tell the story at the end? No. We'll save it. We have to save it for next episode.
Alright.
Because, like, I can't get into it. Just, like, I gave you, like, a little bit of, like, a tease. Like, I was at the peak of my masturbatory career. Like, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Yeah. And that's where I'll leave you for, like, next time. You'll, like, learn about this. All right. So, Dan, give me a vampire would I rather?
Would you rather be a vampire, like, a level 2.5? So you don't have to live in the sewer sucking rats, but you do have to deal with all of the, like Garlic will do you in the sun and that jazz.
Garlic will do you in.
Don't cross water unless you have a boat, I guess. I don't know. No break-ins, which is good advice for anyone, but especially for a vampire. Or would you have the ability to like inject yourself into any porn that you like watch?
Anytime, like all the time?
Yeah, like if you're watching a porn video, like you can just like you're like in it then and you're there.
100% that. I would take that over a level 5 vampire.
Wow, okay.
That is the best thing ever. That is the peak of like my life. That is like what I would strive towards.
Well, you could only use it once a day, as we've already established.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's enough. Like, how much do you need? Jesus. It's like in Hugh Jackman, like in The Fountain, where he's like searching for the fountain of youth in like space and time. And it's like, that's me, but like I long for this power. Like I want the insert into porn power.
Okay.
All right. We'll catch you next time. Make sure you stay tuned for the story, the Two Towers.
Or don't. I think most people can imagine where this is going to go.
All right. Goodbye.